Hello from MPR Leatherworks. Today's tutorial is how to make a bifold card wallet using chrome-tanned leather and the pattern from MPR Leatherworks. This card wallet has 4 card slots and multiple cards can be fitted into each slot. As with all our patterns, we encourage all you leather crafters to add your own customization to the project. Try different colors, stamping, pyrography, or whatever your leather art talents are. This pattern is available as a PDF printable as well as a DXF file for laser cutting. And both of these also have a hand-stitched and a machine-stitched version. Here are the basic project requirements. There is not much required for this project. Besides your obvious leather and stitching thread, you will need a hand skiver and some adhesive and the stuff you normally use to finish off the edges. For hand stitching, print and cut the paper pattern and follow the instructions in the PDF download. For laser cutting, either cut the hand stitched or machine stitched version. This video tutorial will illustrate the hand stitch method, and I will briefly discuss the machine stitching towards the end of the video. So the hand stitch version has the stitching holes cut or punched into the leather. I made little marks on the main body, which is just a guide for the adhesive, which is more applicable to the machine stitch version, so you could actually ignore these marks for the hand stitch version. The basic assembly is to fold each of the smaller parts over the opposite ends of the main body and then stitching it in place. You will notice on the main body that there is an inset cut along the sides. These are there for the outer parts to fit in snugly, so that when it is all assembled, all the edges of the layers of leather will be flush. The outer pocket pieces need to be slightly skived where the leather will be folded. Use some leather adhesive to glue the parts together as shown. I use stitching markers to align the parts so that the stitching holes are aligned after gluing. Press the edges down nicely and wait for the adhesive to set. While the adhesive is setting, measure the wax thread for stitching. I loosely measure the distance of the stitching area, then I triple that amount and I leave extra tails. Thread your 2 needles and start stitching using a saddle stitch. Stitch all around the 3 edges and then you do the same on the other side of the wallet. It seems that many of our viewers want to see the stitching being done, so here is some saddle stitching for you. And please like and subscribe if you find this content valuable. Once you have done both sides, your bifold wallet is done. You can lightly sand the raw edges down to remove any glue or unevenness. Then finish the edges off as you normally prefer. I use some tokonole and burnish the edges. Now for the machine stitched version. Glue the parts together as explained earlier in the video. Then machine stitch all around the entire wallet. There are stitching lines marked on the machine stitched version along which you can stitch. And if you are a seasoned machine stitcher, you can of course just leave out the stitching lines. For the machine stitched version, the stitching goes all around the wallet, whereas the hand stitched version does not. And that is it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and please follow us on social media. And don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. See you in the next video. Feel free to share the photos of your finished bifold wallet on our Facebook page.